Rogues! How is everybody? It seems like a good day today. Chat has been very active. Let me say hello to people. Hello, Lord Portico and Mobius Tempest and Shadows of Life. And I know I saw other people. I am Puddleglum. Hi. And Elixir, it's good to see you. Elaki, welcome, welcome. A certain rhythm and cadence to it. Indeed, indeed. I think that's everybody that I see in chat. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Welcome. Hi. And if you're not chatting, welcome indeed. Lurkers are always welcome. So it is Sunday here for me. I know there was somebody's putting chicken in the warp core. This is not what the warp core is for, but as long as the ship keeps running, I think we're okay. A sea vessel? What? Oh dear. Some humpback whales. Yeah, as long as you've got enough transparent aluminum to make a whale tank in... Have we suddenly moved to a Klingon bird of prey? I'm not certain what's going on. But, hi! Yeah, so if you were not here last week, we finally have Caden on the ship. Caden has joined our crew, is on board, and we can actually begin the game now. The actual game of Romancing Caden, which is the entire point of all of Mass Effect, right? Some people don't seem to agree that the entire point of Mass Effect is Romancing Caden. I don't know, it's my first playthrough. I had understood that was the game, was to romance Caden. And all of the rest of it, saving the galaxy, shooting aliens, or alien robot things, that's side quest. Right? Lieutenant JG directs them to put Mobius to... Oh, geez. Oh, gosh. I have ideas. I have thoughts, and I don't know. Y'all are too much fun. Also, you all may have noticed, but my channel is part of Twitch's latest experiment, and we're not happy about it. Their communications sent out before the experiment were like, oh, you've been selected, and click here to opt out before such and such date. Well, I didn't notice the before such and such date portion of that, and it was not clear that it would take away bits entirely and replace it with something else, because it said during the experiment it will add a thing to your channel. Nowhere in the communication they sent did it say, and this will mean that people cannot use bits. Thankfully, bits are still possible to use on mobile, but I don't like the system. I do not like the new thing, for multiple reasons. I think ultimately, for smaller bits amounts, I think what I was looking at, the streamer actually gets roughly the same amount in the end, but it's a bad system. Instead of buying bits up front and there's a premium on them, so you pay a little extra up front and then you have bits and you throw the bits and I get 100% of what you throw. The new cheering system that they're testing, you don't, I think possibly there's plans to have like a wallet that you can load money into. I don't think that exists at the moment. So it's individual transactions for each cheer, from what I can tell. And there are taxes and fees depending on which payment processor you go through. And then Twitch, after taxes and fees, Twitch takes 20%, and then the rest of it comes to me. But we're in the test and there's no way out of it at this point, and they haven't said when it will end. So that is what we have. I'm not happy. Basically, everybody who has ended up in this test does not like it. This is the second time they've tested the feature. It had universally negative feedback the first time around, but they decided to test it again. It's essentially, if you're familiar with YouTube live streaming, it's essentially the same as Super Chats on YouTube. So yeah. Yeah, coffee would be an excellent method. So, or, you know, if you have bits and you were planning to use them, you can still use them during this. You just have to do it through the mobile app rather than the desktop browser. That is interesting, Mobius. Yeah, this tested horribly. Let's do it again. It might be because you're not in the US. It may only be US users, because right now, yeah, I think it might only be US. But if you're in the US and you're on browser, instead of the little bits icon, there's a little coin icon, and if you click on it, then it gives you options to, like, you can cheer $1 or $5 or $10 or, like, and it'll process an individual transaction for that amount, which ultimately is a bad deal for you as a consumer. And depending on the payment processor you use, whether it's Xsolla, which is Twitch's primary payment processor, or PayPal, the fees will differ. So Xsolla does 5% as their fee. PayPal, it varies, and can be significantly more than that. And then Twitch takes, or Amazon takes 20%, and then the streamer gets what's left over, and it works out to about 76% that the streamer gets of the amount. So for, if you cheered $1, the streamer would get 76 cents. Where with bits, the fees and Amazon's cut come out at the beginning. You buy 1,000 bits and it's marked up a little bit so that they get their cut. And then when you cheer, the streamer gets 100% of what you cheer. So if you cheer 1,000 bits, the streamer gets $10. So, anywho. And this is why we do not put chicken in the warp core. Elaki, I mean, if Coffee could get their integration to be such that some of the more fun elements around bits were possible, then absolutely, I think Coffee would be an excellent. There are some things that bits do that Coffee doesn't. With fun on-screen integration, but basically bits have been around forever, and people have built up ways to use them for reward systems and fun on-screen elements and things like that. But honestly, this new system that Twitch is checking out also breaks all of that. So, yeah. Like, I think I could see this being okay. I don't really see, but it's not good now. The way they've implemented it is not good. The only way I see it working well is if essentially they have a wallet that you put money into. Ostensibly, their reasoning behind it is wanting to make it more clear. and less confusing, because bits are apparently confusing because 1 bit is 1 penny when it goes to the streamer, which I think once you understand that, it's not confusing. But right now they seem like they're trying to extract as much money out of streamers and viewers as they possibly can, and they are doing so in a way that is making everybody not happy with them, and ultimately I don't know, they feel like they're shooting themselves in the foot a little bit. But that was all just to say, if you're in the US and where you, and there's ICA coffee. Elaki, thank you so much for the chai. I happened to glance over early enough or fast enough to be able to actually see the notification pop up. That's so nice. Thank you. Yeah, this is much less confusing. So who knows what will happen, but it is somewhat distressing that a universally disliked feature that they tested back in April has come back for additional testing. And so far has been universally disliked this time as well. But anyway, this was all just to mention, in case you see a little coin down there, that's what it is. Anyway, today we're going to hop back into Mass Effect. We ended last week. Ooh, yay! Thank you, Elixir, for the 100 birthday cake bits. I know it's an extra step to have to go to that mobile platform to do it, but I very much appreciate. Oh no, what's the question marks? Oh, mobile, yeah, mobile. Which on, oh gosh, if they implement this fully and go to mobile, like extend it to mobile, not only will you have the Twitch cut and the payment processor cut, but you'll also have an additional like 3% premium on top of that from Android or iOS taking their cut. It's just bad. Anyway, I'm gonna move on from that. It was really just more of an informational, hey, if you see a coin, this is what it is, and if you still want to use bits, you have to do it on mobile. And I don't know when it will end. And had I known it was going to be like this, I would have opted out of the test, but I did not know, because nowhere in their communication did it say, oh, viewers won't be able to use bits during this test. And I did not know that until yesterday when it was already active. And I was like, oh, I remember seeing a thing about opting out. Let me go and opt out. No, I was already past the date that I could. And they've not said when it will end. So I'm stuck with it for now. Anyway, we're gonna play some Mass Effect. We ended last week by having our first actual companion conversation with Kaidan. So not into like the actual like romantic discussions yet, but also like 4 people on the crew sent us emails indicating that they were romantically interested. So that'll be fun to navigate. But I think today we've got some other people on the ship that we need to speak to. So we'll start by running around the ship, talking to people, and then I'm not exactly certain where we are mission-wise. We've passed the minimally viable threshold for forces gathered, but I don't know what mission we're doing next. We'll have to jump in and find out. Also, yes, rip handsome Squidward. He is gone. That was a hard scene. It's hard when everyone wants a piece of you. Well, I mean, I suppose. What? Lord Portico also bought me a chai. I'm missing the coffee notifications. This is a problem. I need to fix how I know what's coming in. But thank you, muchly. Where is... Aw. Mary Sun Orbit, thank you so... Oh my gosh! Lord Portico, thank you! Oh dear. Oh, did Iron Trout show up? I must have missed it. Hi, Iron Trout. Oh, I see it there. Hi, welcome. So yeah, we're gonna do Mass Effect tomorrow. Yesterday I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna stream on Monday. It was mostly because I had a headache from the moment I woke up yesterday until the moment I went to bed yesterday. I took headache medicine. It did not help. I feel much better today. I don't want to not stream tomorrow. Like, the appeal of having a day where I have nothing scheduled is nice. But we're so close to the end of Psychonauts. I want to play. So I do think that I will be streaming tomorrow. And then I will not be streaming on Tuesday. I don't normally stream on Tuesday, but Tuesday I have the day off. Tuesday is my annual Orbit of the Sun celebration. So my plans on Tuesday include staying at home, playing some video games, having some scallops for dinner, having a coconut cake for dessert, and tuning into the Streampunks Discord game for their coffee subscribers, because it'll be time for some Star Wars run by Eric and having Sam and Caitlin Bruder playing. So that's the extent of my plans for Tuesday. Incidentally, if you don't know what I'm talking about, coffee subscribers of a certain level on the Streampunks Coffee get access to private TTRPGs that are played on the Streampunks Discord. And so, like, once a month, there's a small, like, one-on-one or one-on-two game that, rather than being broadcast publicly, is broadcast just for subscribers. Anyway, declares innocence and blames the reality-bending effect of chicken wrap core soup. Sure. Anyway, so yeah, I have Mass Effect, Psychonauts. Wednesday I go back to work. And Wednesday is archives stuff. The archive stream this week, I've got papers from an astronomer who consulted for the 1951 The Day the Earth Stood Still. And so we've got a couple of documents in there related to consulting for the film, but most of what we're going to be looking at on Wednesday is material about, I believe it's the Minor Planets Consortium. I'm not 100% certain about the consortium word. I do know it's material about minor planets. This is a classification of planets that I was unfamiliar with. And from what I can tell, they encompass bodies in the system that would be like asteroids or other things like that, possibly some moons. I don't know. This is why I was very curious when I saw multiple things in there about them. And so we'll be looking at that. And yes, the Samuel Herrick papers. Thankfully, I've already updated that for this coming Wednesday. And then, of course, next Saturday, I have more of Ultima 6. We unlocked a 4th shrine yesterday. So, progressing that game, inching closer to the entire reason I started playing the Ultima series, which was, I was like, I'm going to start at the beginning and play all of them up at least until I hit Martian Dreams, which was a game I tried to play as a kid and never finished because I had it on 5 1/4 floppy disks, and while I was trying to play it, I ended up getting a computer upgrade to a computer that only had a 3.5-inch floppy drive. So I never finished playing the game. So that is the ultimate goal of Saturdays, is to get me to the point where I can play and finish Martian Dreams. Anyway. Oh, Elixir, have fun with your D&D game. I hope that you actually get to play this week. Anywho, I want to jump in and see what's up with Caden, and all of our friends in the Mass Effect universe. So I think I'm going to do that. I wish I knew. The sound on like the coffee alert is just apparently not there. I don't know why. I might have to dig into that. I had sort of de-emphasized that because we were doing the charity streaming, the charity fundraising this month. So the Bits bar is there, but the coffee one isn't, because the charity one is there. Incidentally, we are fundraising for the Starlight Children's Network, or Foundation Network, Starlight Children's Foundation, who work to make children's lives better while they're in the hospital, children and their families. And we set a goal for 200. We've hit 250, which means I already bought an extra hat because we hit the stretch goal. So that the stretch goal hat is here. It's not there because somebody will have to do a hat redeem for me to reveal it. And of course we are. Oh dear. Are we seriously having a black alert right now? This is frustration. Oh, I do see. Oh gosh, really? I don't understand. I really just don't understand. Why? Why is this a thing that happens? Y'all, I don't know. I would love for that to just not be a thing anymore. I have a feeling I would need to live somewhere much more expensive in order to have internet service that didn't just drop out randomly. Yeah. Thankfully it didn't go completely offline, but I won't be surprised because it's been sort of laggy all morning. Anyway. Cream of Chicken Warp Core. Somebody is siphoning marbles out of the tubes. That's what's happening. All right. We're going to try and have a fun stream anyway. I've sort of been saving the hat, but it is available. And next time somebody wants me to change hats, I will have a new hat to put on. Thanks to y'all. And there's Mobius doing a hat trick. I was like, I'm not going to put it on until somebody does a hat trick. So I did the stretch goal hat is here. And here we go. Thank you for redeeming a hat trick, Mobius Tempest. This, the lighting in here, I don't know. It's, yes, this is the Marty McFly replica hat, referencing Back to the Future. And it's extra bright right now. In less bright light, you get sort of more dynamic colors at least. But it is a nice hat. I'm going to have to work on, like, the proper lighting so that it shows most effectively. I could try to make the lighting more yellow, like warmer lighting. I don't know if that would make a difference. I'm looking at my little monitor window here. But it is a rainbowy hat. Let's see what happens. This is gonna be bad. I'm doing this in real time. As I make my lights warmer, not better. And really just not better overall, right? Let's go back to cool lights here. Anyway, I think it's an awesome hat. I'm very glad that you all hit the stretch goal on the fundraising. That meant that I had to buy it. The $300 mark, the other stretch goal that is there right now, there is a Star Wars Imperial hat that I will get if we get that. I don't know if I have an image for that. I thought I did somewhere. Let me see. Aha. So if we do hit the 300, I'm getting this hat. To add, yeah, that one there. So, but honestly, this was the hat that was the real incentive for pushing past the initial goal of 200. And I do thank you all very much for how generous you have been for the fundraising. No saving hat. Perfectly clear, the only time you may put chicken in the antimatter reactor is if you are making chicken warp cordon bleu. And even then, Shadows of Life has discretion to stop the experiment if you ham it up too much. Oh gosh, Lord Portico, please give yourself some points. Okay, I am going to move us to the game screen because the streamer loading screen has finished, and we are ready, I think, to dive in and talk to the wonderful people in the Mass Effect universe. I just need to actually get into the game, and then you should have some sound? Yes. Okay. Deaths are properly set at 0. Okay. It's time to actually start the entire Mass Effect series now that Kaidan is on the ship. See? Kaidan, and I can speak to Kaidan. Also, he's chosen the room with, like, bookshelves. He doesn't apparently have a bed. We'll have to invite him to our quarters so that he has a bed to sleep in. Emmy, combat prep. Don't go unprepared. Remember that F5 is your quick save option. Where possible, save while meditating in front of the fish tank at the Normandy Bay Aquarium. If the baddies get too close, tell them to F off with a melee attack. Also remember that Kaidan is watching you. Make good choices and use only the best. Armor and weapon protection before side questing. Thank you very much. Ooh, Garrus is in a different spot. The game is muted? Well, that's not supposed to be. It is no longer muted, but why was that a thing? That doesn't make any sense. Hang on. Yeah, it turns off the music. Yeah, like... I don't know. The Stream Deck button was supposed to unmute the game, and it did not. And I have now manually unmuted the game in OBS. Thank you for alerting me so quickly. So Garrus, we just started talking to Garrus. He's asking about, he said something about almost had to put down a friend. If it came down to it, could you have pulled the trigger? I would appreciate if somebody can provide context. I assume he's referring to it's the confrontation with Udina. Is he talking about, would I have shot Kaidan? Is that what he's asking? Or have I missed the proper context for this? This is the problem with playing once a week. I think I'm... See, the thing is, honestly, for pretty much any of the other friends, the answer would be yes. I absolutely could pull the trigger in the context of trying to save the universe. If this is referring to shooting Kaidan, though, the answer is no. Yeah, I mean, the upper is Paragon and the lower is Renegade. I was just trying to answer, like, properly in the context, and I do think he's referring to, could I have shot Kaidan if Kaidan had continued to resist? And the answer is no. Yeah, okay. I mean, I gave up Ashley at the drop of a hat because it was a choice between Ashley and Kaidan. The game is still muted? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, there were no voices. That doesn't make any sense at all. I'm gonna figure it out. I just don't understand why. Oh, what the hell? This is... Oh, jeepers. Hang on one second. You're all gonna get a black screen. Okay. That was very odd because I know I switched that before I went live, but you should have...
Good to have Kaidan back.
Ship sounds and voices now.
Good to have Kaidan back. We can always use a friendly gun.
So I'm just gonna wait for you all to confirm. Okay, good. So I have a scene that controls audio sources. And part of my prep for every stream is I shut off the sources for other things so that I only have the sources for today's stream like active. And for some reason, like, I know I went in and switched off Ultima and turned on Mass Effect. Apparently that didn't stick. It still had the game audio that was available being the Ultima audio source. My apologies. I'm glad we figured it out, though. Okay, what? I don't know who we've talked to and who we haven't. I'm going to start with the fish. Because I think we have jellyfish now. We have tiny cute. Okay, I'm happy that we got fishes. Let's say hello to the space hamster. Little tiny little squeak.
Trainer, if you're not doing anything, I've got a few hours free. Would you like to come up?
What?
Your cabin is gorgeous. I've seen apartments smaller than this. Well, Commander, ready to play?
Play.
I picked up a chessboard on the Citadel. GUI interface, not nearly as nice as real pieces, but this takes up less space.
I'm so gonna.
And I recall
I better not have to play chess. It will not go well.
Challenge. So, interested?
I thought I was checking my email. Apparently, I was not.
This is a trap, isn't it?
I'm just a simple lab scientist, Commander. I'm sure your real-world expertise will give you an edge. Ha!
Oh, come on.
My word, Commander. It's almost as though you wanted to spare your pawns the indignity of living under my regime.
In real life, that tactic would have worked.
Well, in real life, one doesn't move on an 8x8 square grid.
This is true.
You know what I mean. The pawns are infantry. A good infantry line, like the Krogan, can take a charge like that.
That reminds me of a joke. What's the difference between Commander Shepard and a Krogan? One is an unstoppable juggernaut of head-butting destruction.
What about the Krogan?
And the other doesn't have a smart-ass comm officer to keep him in line.
Ooh, that's even better than the number of testicles punchline.
I'm glad you didn't run back to the lab, Trainer.
Thanks. So, rematch?
Hell yes.
It's cute. I didn't know I was doing it, but it was cute. I'm slightly confused about. She said something about bringing a chess set up to his cabin, and then the chess set was holographic. So that was somewhat confusing. Okay. Thank goodness it wasn't strip chess. Oh dear. I need to save before I do the next one, just in case things go poorly, because the next, it said invite Allers up, and Allers, if I'm remembering, is the reporter person?
Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Right away, Commander.
Ready for a chat?
That would
Commander?
make sense, Puddle.
I'm ready.
What?
Commander, it's no secret
Such
that
bad
Human
video
Space
quality.
has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Infiltrators are everywhere! Start a Red Scare.
Cerberus has limited resources. This coup attempt was likely the best they could do, and it cost them a lot of money and
Ooh,
troops.
that could be dangerous to
A
say.
little fear is
Tim won't like it.
understandable, but it can't paralyze. They've failed as many times as they've succeeded.
But humanity has lost its counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short.
They should put me in charge.
How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
Leaders will rise. You can't
We're
lose
going
hope.
Paragon in this interview.
Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
All right. Now a question from Thessia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties. Thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for Battlespace. Good night, and stay strong. Just be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
Let's keep this professional.
I think we're just fine in front of you.
Oh, did you think? Of course you did. Me and my big mouth. I'd better get out of here before I send another wrong signal. See ya, Commander.
Oh, I got the signal. She really needs to clean the lens on that camera. Just like, wow, such a dirty lens. How does her network allow that? Everybody wants to come and visit me in my cabin. Apparently, this is what we're doing today. But I'm saving between, just in case I accidentally initiate a romance with the wrong person. Whew. All right, let's invite James.
James, I've got some time if you want to talk privately.
On my way. Hey man, how's it going?
Good, James. You?
Good, good.
Bad bitrate and video resolution.
Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
You just come up here to make fun
Oh
of me,
dear.
Commander.
Sorry, Loco. I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Shoot.
What did you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting it?
The N7 program is a big deal, but it's also a big commitment.
I hear that.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
The Alliance is using Shentel Portico? Jeez.
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
Oh.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not because I tried. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone, and they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
I have to inquire more information. It's not an
You
option.
mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge.
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors. I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the collector ship. It got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad.
I mean, it seems like you did the right
Exactly a
thing.
textbook operation.
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yeah. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There's not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed, either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
Okay. But my inclination is to say yes. Are we buffering? Oh, it came back pretty quickly, apparently. my inclination, like, I want to encourage him. I think he'd do great in the N7 program. But honestly, it's his choice. And so the options here being hell yeah, and that's up to you. I want to say them both. Like, yes, you should join, but it's your choice. But knowing how these games work and knowing that hell yeah and that's up to you are not what will actually be said, I want to be encouraging, but not, like, pushing. I'm assuming hell yeah, the Paragon option will do that. I feel like that's up to you will ultimately probably end up being discouraging him to join N7. Okay, I'm going with this one.
Assuming we survive this, that's a no-brainer. You're a damn good soldier, Vega. Don't waste that opportunity.
But it's your choice.
Seriously, if you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well, I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here, it's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
I'll take your word for it. Thanks again, Loco.
Anytime.
I mean, oh, I am definitely going to have to play this game again sometime so that I can have the bed reference mean something. But we are not romancing James in this playthrough. Vega's big softy. He's pretty cute. Like, I'll have to play with that romance sometime. All right. Somebody named Private Westmoreland said hello to me. I have no idea who that is. That was... Okay. Just running around. I don't remember. We probably already talked to them after the mission.
Hello, Shepard. Hello, Shepard.
Yeah. Okay.
Commander.
Yeah. We left off, like, we went and talked to Kaidan because we was definitely doing that before the end of stream, but I couldn't remember how many other people we talked to.
Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering.
We will get there.
Commander.
All right. Good. We're done on this deck then. Crew deck. Oh, I remember, Dr. Shockwist wanted to talk to us, I think.
Good to have Kaidan back. We can always use a friendly gun.
And just poke our head in and... It's Kaidan!
Can't wait to get back out there.
Okay. Hello, people. Nobody to speak with in here, though. This was Sexy Squidward's office. Not in this game, but in the previous game. And he's gone now. I don't think anybody's in port observation. Yeah. The little meditation pods. Disgusting. Not in and of themselves, just that they exist in the building where I work, and I don't know that I've ever seen them or heard about them being cleaned, ever.
Per your orders, I have the latest reports on the Council, Doctor. Their security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
And it's far too risky after Udina's coup. Postpone those deployments.
At once.
Mm-hmm. no new upgrades to apply. Not surprising. Ooh, a new entry here. Audio recording from Councillor Gujir's Senate office. Oh, really? Vega's not really a romance outside of a DLC? I had thought that he was among the options, but I eventually I will probably play this game again, and then, you know, I can try. Whether or not, or I could, you know, look it up and see. I just knew going in that Kaidan was the one that I was going to work toward. I didn't really know much else. I also knew that Kaidan wasn't a romance option for male Shepard until Mass Effect 3. Secretary Phillips. The emergency fund's gone, sir. We don't have the credits to hire enough ships to evacuate the colony before the Reapers get here. Not with the prices their captains are asking for. Councillor Gujir, what about the military? They left an hour ago. They said it's too much of a risk to come back. Did they? Yes, sir. Here. This is a passkey, sir? And an inventory? Phillips, I am authorizing you on behalf of this city's Senate to seize any and all Ezo stockpiles in our treasury, in order to secure safe passage for our citizens on any available ships. These look like private stockpiles. Senate members' stockpiles. I'm foregoing re-election. Now get us those ships. Yes, sir. An actually a politician who put the well-being of the citizens over the wealth of the other senators? Amazing.
It's good to see you. It's good to see you. It's good to see you.
All right, Liara doesn't have anything to say to us. I know.
May I speak?
It's shocking. Yeah, I came here to see you. It's Dr. Chockwitz, and she's gonna actually talk to us.
Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees?
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
Why do you need me?
Something you could do yourself?
War profiteering is running rampant, and these refugees are wary of the Alliance military. They didn't trust me. But you are Commander Shepard, the hero. You could persuade.
I'll find
All right.
the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander. With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medijar.
Okay. Was that everything?
It would help all involved if you could barter a trade of medical supplies with the Citadel refugees.
We're gonna...
Speak to it would help all
Aw, that's all I'm gonna get from her.
medical supplies with the Citadel refugees.
Just have to run and check the spaces. We did find a hamster down in engineering. Reassign powers, power bonuses. Yep, okay. Garrus was back here before, but he's not here right now, but we're still gonna open the door and look. What if we found a second Garrus? I've never actually run down this part. Is this like the weapons area? I don't know what room this is. I assume Garrus would be in, like, tactical or something. But I don't actually know. Main battery. So I think main battery as in weapons? Not like as in stored energy charge. All right. Engineering deck. Forward gun, yeah. That would make sense. It's Garrus. Port cargo hold. Oh, yes, you. I don't like you.
Traitors are the worst form of enemy. In our cycle, we would remove their limbs one by one and offer them a choice. Eat their own flesh or starve. Your politician deserved far worse than a bullet. And if the other human had not seen reason, his death would be certain too. There is only one enemy in this war. Reapers. No others will be tolerated.
And now we see why I don't like him.
I would like to visit the Citadel sometime, when it is not infested with traitors. I have heard about the Kyleng human you encountered. It is good to have a name for the enemy I will enjoy killing most.
I thought Reapers were the only enemy.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Javik.
Breaking now, the Citadel in flames. A brazen attack by Cerberus, repelled by C-Sec. We speak with the man who fought on the front lines, Commander Shepard. How did Cerberus get in? Where was the Citadel fleet? Find out in a Battlespace exclusive. Commander? Do we need to talk, Commander?
Not right now, Alice.
Let me know when we do.
All right. Other than, like, the occasional interview, having her on board hasn't been a big issue. Check downstairs. We took the option that was supposed to bring Fitzsimmons back into service. I wonder if they will be back on our ship. I don't know what their actual names in game are. They're just Fitzsimmons, because they were like Fitzsimmons from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Yes!
You should go see Adams, Commander. You should go see Adams, Commander.
But they're back! They're back!
Commander, remember the problem I mentioned about a core overload possibly venting into the engineering compartment? Daniels, Donnelly, Edie, and I have been brainstorming and comparing notes.
You see, the venting occurs when IES sinks are in a back cycle. At the same moment, the main core is at peak draw, such as from sustained kinetic.
What Kenneth means to say is that we're pretty sure we can make the system safer.
We just need a GX-12 thermal pipe. Unfortunately, we're cut off from Alliance supply chains. Could you keep an eye out for one the next time you're on the Citadel, Commander? I've got the specs right here.
Ooh, Portico, thank you. I'm stretching. Also, apparently needed to. Portico, thank you. I hope that you have a good time, and I will see you later. All right. Now I have to try and pay more attention to the frame rate and whether it disappears. Let me, real quick, I could do this maybe? No. Just trying to see how I can monitor it better. So that I know if a black alert happens. Just rearranging some windows. Boop, boop, ba-doop, boop. Okay. Because the integration that would have a light flash at me from my Stream Deck broke with the latest update and has not yet been fixed. So, okay. hopefully I will notice if my internet service preventer decides to prevent internet. All right. Keep an eye out for one. Why do we need this?
Are these modifications really necessary?
It's a safety issue, not exactly critical. Under extreme conditions, like heavy bombardment to the kinetic barriers while traveling at peak flight speeds, plasma can vent into this compartment.
It would vaporize anyone standing in this room.
That sounds more serious than just a safety issue.
Well, under those conditions, odds are you're about to lose the entire ship anyway.
But we want every advantage we can get, right?
I will
I'll look for one.
look for one. Yeah.
Thanks, Commander.
Oh dear. But they're back!
To be back.
Feels good to be in an Alliance uniform again.
Welcome aboard, Chief.
Commander. Commander.
I am so happy they're back!
Nothing to report. Nothing to report. Nothing to report.
Yes, I'm so glad that actually choosing that option put them... They're the greatest. I am so happy. Okay. One more floor.
Shepard, thanks again for being there at the refugee memorial. I feel better. Everything's so much clearer now.
Glad I could help.
Never thought I'd be doing a combat drop onto the Citadel. I can't believe Udina. Great example to the other races, huh? Everything okay, Shepard? Sir. Sir.
Oh, we have more additional people showing up in various places. Hello, Robodago. You found a good fanfic? You're welcome to share it in the Discord.
Hey, Commander. I know. Do you hear that
Ow.
hum? Is that just me? Do you hear that hum? Is that just me?
He said, I knew Udina was a dirty bastard. I mean, you could try sharing it here. I just don't remember if I have you set as, like, one of the people who automatically has link sharing abilities. I could also do a permit if you have the link and want to drop it in chat. I think we bought another helmet option just to see. I think this is the new one that we bought because I wanted to see how it would look. It's not terrible. It increases weapon damage a little bit. It drops the shield boost and adds headshot damage. Ultimately, I think the actual, like, benefits are better with this one, and I kind of like the look of this one better. That one's not great. Yeah, I think we're just gonna stick with this one. Power damage goes down, weapon damage goes up. I use the powers. Yeah, I think we're sticking there. I just don't know what I picked up, so I have to click and look and see. Power recharge drops? No. I need that power recharge. Legs. Don't skip leg day. Ooh. Weapon damage drops a little bit, but power recharge doubles. Honestly, I might go for that. I like. I don't know what this material thing is. It doesn't really... Oh, it's how dark it is. Got it. We'll stick with where we were. And to pattern, now that we've got some different stuffs. Oh, a camo or a... Yeah. We'll stick with mostly purple. Lights? Oh, lights. Yeah. I like the aqua lights. The cyan ones. In the purple and green. I think they look good. Okay. We'll stick with that. Okay. I don't have a ton of money. I don't know. It costs more to buy from here than it does from the actual shops on the Citadel. We have a new submachine gun. The M25 Hornet 1. I don't think I need it in my loadout. Heavy pistol. I wouldn't mind having a heavy pistol in the loadout. I just haven't found one that really worked with how I've been playing. Scorpion 5. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing anything in here right now. I don't know what weapons everybody else is using, and I don't think there's any way for me to check right now either. Yeah. I suppose I could go up on the main deck. I think there's a way that I could do loadout for everybody, but let's just upgrade some things. I think that one's in use. I don't know. I'm just gonna bump things. I've maxed one. Okay. We're just going with it. I'm sure not the most strategic choice, but all right. Oh, should I be going and doing that? I'll maybe save. First, let me check the journal here. Two more missions to acquire things on the Citadel. Yeah, I just got the Admiral Anderson's in the war room on the VidCom, and I'm like, I should save before I go and speak to Anderson, just in case it's like I don't know, a DLC or something. But first, we've added the 103rd Marine Division. The old saying, every Marine is a rifleman, still holds true in the Alliance. I've never heard this saying. And my brother was in the Marines. Every Marine enlistee, from clerk to sniper, goes through a period of infantry training. As a result, the 103rd Marine Division is Earth's largest collection of Special Forces soldiers. Officers from notable battles, such as the Skillian Blitz and the First Contact War, run harsh training exercises in a variety of environments, insisting the Marines be prepared to storm any beach on any planet. This training has been useful in the Reaper War, as the 103rd can be fighting in an Arctic desert 1 week, clawing through jungles the next. It's a jarhead thing. They may phrase it as every Marine is an infantryman. That sounds much more familiar, Iron Trout, that phrasing. Updated. I think we had already... Yeah, Okay. Biotic students from the Grissom Academy have joined the 103rd Marine Division as a support unit. The students focus their biotics into barriers that shield the Marines and help control the flow of the battlefield. Updated. Commanders, I don't know if you could hear that. Heavy rain just slammed into the window that's like right next to me. And it distracted me. I don't know if you could hear it on the microphone, but apparently it's raining. Commander Shepard's interview with Diana Allers about the attempted takeover of the Citadel noted Cerberus's tactical missteps, which improved the morale of Alliance ground forces. Good. I'm glad we improved their morale. Rogue fighter pilots. When humanity began to expand its borders, experienced pilots were needed to establish colonies in the uncharted reaches of space. Some Alliance personnel heeded the call, and these luckless men and women have since been driven out of the colonies by the invading Reapers. After speaking with Lieutenant Steve Cortez, a few of these highly skilled fighter pilots agreed to fly against the enemies who destroyed their homes. All right. Just gonna drop this before initiating the link to Anderson.
Shepard, I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use, organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
Okay. I mean, I'm glad they're hopeful. I wish I was there, you know, saving the Earth.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that.
Somehow I'm not surprised. I start playing a thing, it's got video content, and the stream was just like, no. Thanks to my internet service preventer for dropping out at the most inopportune moments. And yeah, like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, I have the data to show my computer has not been having any difficulties. This is not a my computer problem. This was my computer suddenly had no internet. My apologies. If I had an option of which internet service preventer, I would have changed by now. But so far, no. Yes, Mobius. Apparently, London. Something big is happening there. Reapers have arrived in London in huge numbers.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard, I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
Okay. Ooh, there is a special weather statement for my area. A strong thunderstorm will impact portions of the area through 2:45 Eastern, so another 15 or so minutes. Winds in excess of 30 miles per hour and pea-size hail. Okay. I mean, I can definitely hear that there is some strong rain happening. And, you know, this happens. We get the remnants of tropical storms and hurricanes as they move northwards. So, okay. I think we need to do some missions of some sort, because we've picked up a bunch of them. I don't know where to go. There's so many missions. I want to knock out, like, side quests first. Apparently things are not going so great on Earth. Oh, that's who it was. Wow. No, no, no. What are you doing? Go through the security field. Thank you. Okay. Leave orbit. How? What? Oh. Jeepers. So this is DLC. I should leave that for now. Plot mass relay jump. So many flashy bits. Alright. I am presently here. Options are Citadel, visit Anderson's apartment, rendezvous with Arya's fleet. Nothing, nothing. 100%. Aethon. 100. Cerberus fighter base in the Horsehead Nebula. %. Ninma. That's apparently nothing. What is that? I can't even click it. Kelston Rift 100%. There's the Far Rim with Speak with the Quarians. We've got Pylos Nebula, scan a dig site. We've got Sigurd's Cradle at 100. Valhallan Threshold. The Shrike Abyssal. There's still a mission at Shrike Abyssal. Crescent, Ismar, find ex-Cerberus scientists, investigate Asari colony. I have no idea. I need to see the mission list. Okay. Our oldest one. Prothean Obelisk, Shrike Abyssal. A Volus diplomat needs a Prothean Obelisk. Recover it from the Shrike Abyssal and deliver it to him at the Citadel Embassy. Is that doable now, or is the Shrike Abyssal a DLC that I'm waiting on? I don't know why that one's not done. Leviathan. Find Anne Bryson. Leviathan is DLC, right? Yeah, don't go to the apartment. Solarian on the Citadel needs new heating unit stabilizers. Find them and bring them to him. No idea where to look for those. Irune, Book of Plenix. Recover it from Irune. I don't know where Irune is, but we could try and find that. Omega, that's DLC. N7, Cerberus Fighter Base. So that we could potentially do. Sorry, War Strategist, Fragments of Reaper Code. No idea where we're supposed to look for that. Location of Prothean data from Garvug and the Valhallan Threshold. I don't know why, but the mission selection in this game as compared to the previous two, I find really confusing. So don't go to Anderson's apartment. And rendezvousing with Arya's fleet continues a DLC that we started by accident. I don't know. I guess Cerberus fighter base? Oh, circulation paperwork. Oh dear. Well, but you're here, and that's what matters. I hope that you're having a decent day. Should I scan? Is it going to attract Reapers? I should. Oh, I apparently don't need to buy fuel. I know we have read the entries on Svarog, Noveria, Morana, and whatever this fourth one is. Velez. We've definitely read the entries on these planets, but here at Noveria, I will read it again because we have a mission. Home with stream and tea, baking brownies. Oh, that sounds like an excellent way to continue your day now that work is done. Brownies sound really good. I just have to hold out a couple of days and I will have cake waiting for me. Let's see. Noveria is a small, frozen, terrestrial... Oh, sorry, I should do this in the actual, read the entries voice. Noveria is a small, frozen, terrestrial world barely habitable by conventional definitions. It is privately chartered by the Noveria Development Corporation, who lease out labs for research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere. The war has brought significant attention to this otherwise obscure planet. Noveria is home to some of the most advanced research in the galaxy, a sure magnet for Cerberus interest. Further, Noveria's mass relay is the stop between the humans' Exodus cluster and the beginning of Solarian space. It is a safe bet that the Solarians will defend their borders to the utmost. Colony founded 2163. Population 405 to 100,000. Capital Port Hanshan. Orbital distance 0.9 AU. Orbital period 0.9 Earth years. Radius 5,656 kilometers. Day length 52 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 0.87 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature -1 Celsius and surface gravity 0.81 G. We're gonna land. Chocolate chip ginger cardamom. Those sound amazing. Sorry, Caden is on the team now. Can I cycle up here? Oh yeah, let's do this. I wish I could spin them and see what they look like from all angles. Like, that's pretty armor. I like that. Honestly, I like them all. Well, this one I think is the least favorite. That's like... He looks like he's inside of a mech. Oh gosh, we're gonna have to just try them all. Should we start with this or... we'll start with that and see what it's like, I guess. I'm taking Caden and James. We're gonna see how it goes. They better not flirt with each other. All right. I've got my loadout. I don't need different. Okay, this is Caden's loadout, right? No, this is Caden. This is James's loadout. Currently using particle rifle and shot. They're both maxed out, and yeah, they're fine. M8 Avenger 5 and the M3 Predator 5. If they do flirt with each other, and yeah, we'll just invite everybody over to hop in the bed. So there's the Phaethon. Weight a little higher, capacity a bit higher, fire rate up, damage down a little, accuracy up. It might be worth it. Let's see if we can boost the damage a little with some add-ons. Accuracy increases damage by 17.5%. Rounds per magazine. Stability. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. And here, currently equipped with the Predator, we have the Phalanx, which drops capacity a little, increases weight a little, boosts damage over this. Scorpion, capacity and fire rate go down a lot. Damage goes up a lot. Weight also goes way up. Alright, so if we do this, weight goes down a little, damage goes up. If I can increase the capacity, I don't know how important it is to do this on them. Where, like, on me, it'd be like, oh yeah, I need these things. For the rest of my party, I don't know how important these mods are. Okay. Okay. Oh. Alright. We're gonna bump you here. Let's see. Damage protection by 10% or recharge speed by 35%. And that would do effectiveness against armor and barriers by 75. Damage by 30, or duration by 30, and damage protect. I think recharge speed. And then, heck yeah. Health and shield bonuses. Power damage bonus. Weapon damage, health and shields. Biotic power damage. Squad mate tech and biotic power damage, or recharge speed of squad mate shields. And then we could bump this. And that's the points that we have. Sorry. I haven't actually paid attention to his powers. And the first one is called Fortification. And I sort of barely glanced at it and thought it said Fornication.
Commander, the enemy has a strategic advantage in this sector thanks to the fighter squadron facility you're about to attack. We want to seize it, but their air defenses are too strong for a frontal assault. Losses would be too cost prohibitive.
How do you want me to handle this?
Go in the back, bring down their defenses so we can send in the troops. Good luck, Commander.
I have visual contact. There's a small platform above the main landing pad. I can drop you there, but it's got to be now.
Let's do it.
Do it. Quick remove armor modification from Xanathar's guide.
Commander, you'll have to find the command center to take down their defenses.
Keep an eye out for the command center.
Trouble coming!
Are there others? Where are the Moors? Oh, it's a multiplayer map? I've never done multiplayer, obviously. The environments in this game are amazing. This map seems nice. I haven't actually looked to see which weapon I'm using right now. I want my fully automatic sniper rifle, please. It is the best weapon in the game. Who are you shooting at? Oh, grenade! Hi. Ooh. I should maybe pay attention, but also, so far, I haven't been having problems by not paying attention. Oh, Puddle, enjoy your lurk. I don't actually know where I'm going. Oh, I'm just supposed to clear the area. Okay.
Welcoming committee is down for the count, Commander.
Let's find that control center.
All right, now I have an objective. Ooh, oh gosh. In game, I can stand here. In real life, there is no way I would be standing on this. There's parts of the upper levels of the Mall of America where they have glass bricks for parts of the floor. They're like the really hefty, like, glass. You can build walls out of them, and they're little glass cube things. They're very thick. They're meant for construction. I cannot walk across them because they are glass. Just like if there are places that have like braided steel cable as like railings, I also just don't want to be around them because while they are braided steel and very sturdy, they do fray over time and can snap, and I don't want to be near them. These are just things, little like irrational fears of mine, but they're based in actual possibilities. So are they really irrational? Stacks of the main Carnegie Library in Pittsburgh had that kind of floors. Yeah, they're pretty. I can't. It's glass. Glass shatters. Glass breaks. I just can't trust myself to walk on it.
Falling in, Shepard.
Caden's with us. I must look It's very bulky armor that we have Kaidan in at the moment. Probably not going to stick with that one. Weekly processing report, Sergeant Parker. All on-base personnel have been processed. Integration protocols updated successfully. I think I accidentally went the right way. There's part up here that I never looked through. Wait, what sounds menacing? Ding ding. Ding ding.
Damn it. This'll take a while.
Commander, you've got enemies inbound and we can't wait. Someone's got to get those defenses down ASAP.
Wait, is this the right place? I went to the right place? Oh dear. Somebody has to get the defenses down.
Lieutenant, you're on.
Do my best, Commander.
Be ready, Commander. You're gonna get swarmed.
Okay.
Flush from cover. Retreating to minimum safe distance.
No problem, Cortez. Get out of there.
We'll wait for your all clear, then relay to the strike force.
Warning. Warning. Security. Down, fail safe.
Damn it. How's that communications jammed?
Just bring down their defenses. We'll worry about that later.
You walk up to me and hit me and you don't think you're gonna get shot?
Commander, shutdown command has to be synced up from the console.
Defense system deactivated. General Order 7/7 triggered. Establish contingency defenses.
Heavy deployment to the landing pad, Commander.
And that's where we need to go.
All right, we're gonna explore this way. Oh no. Are we? Things look okay to me. Oh, we did have a drop. But that was a few minutes ago. Yeah, I think we're back. There. Yeah, it could have partly been like just delay from the accumulated interruptions. So maybe you saw it. I didn't notice it when it happened, but whatever. I am frustrated and saddened by the fact that it happens at all. So, okay, I think we have successfully explored the entire map now. More? Anybody? Who wants some? Huh? It gave the offline screen? Wow.
Cortez, I read you. Come in.
Yeah, I didn't even notice.
Proximity alert. Deploying alarm response.
Atlas! Give it everything you've got.
Ow. This is not where I wanted to be, but... The Atlas is not that difficult.
That was close. Anyone wounded?
Nothing serious here.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
Cool. Yeah, this is like, I try, but I didn't notice that it went offline for a bit.
Operations in this sector. Now all we have to do is maintain control of the facility.
Cerberus won't make that easy.
And we won't make it easy on them. Thanks to you, we can use their own defenses against them. Tell your team they did good, Commander. You should be proud.
Thank you, sir.
That's all. Hack it out.
We finally got to use Kaidan in Mass Effect 3. Excitement, happiness, joy. I'm very happy that Kaidan is part of our team again. I was in the middle of being shot. Yeah, it's hard to keep track of like everything when I'm being shot. Okay, I think we did a mission. We're gonna go up, say hi to the fish, and then pick up another mission. That seems like we've already run around and talked to people once today. And that wasn't like a major mission.
The one who joined Cerberus. Come on, Dick. I've got a message at your private terminal.
Gotcha. But I have to make sure that I'm always greeting the fishes. And then we have the jellyfishes too. And hello, Space Hamster. Alright, private terminal. Oh, what? You can do it here? I wish I could do that. I didn't know you could. I wish I could rotate them. Like, I think this will end up being the best look. This one's okay. I'm gonna try this one. But I have a feeling I'm gonna settle on this one. Because it's really similar to what James is in, and I like that outfit. But yeah, apparently you just double click and you can bring them forward. All right, so there's the blue, black and gold, sort of beat up camo, full on suit. I'm okay with that. Oh my gosh, it covers things. I think this might be the outfit for EDI. The white one is okay, but it not great. I think that one. Liara. Does that outfit give her a butt flap? Nice. Oh, that one's good. Although I think it has a boob window. It's hard to tell without like being able to rotate. But that one's not bad. Javik. I'm probably not really going to be using Javik very much, and I think I only have like 2 options, red or dark. And then James. Yeah, we know we like this outfit. Cool. I did not know I could get in here and do that up here. Okay. Visiting the Citadel from Javik. Commander, I find this messaging system to be outdated and clumsy. I assumed Specialist Traynor was joking when she said I had to type letters to form words. I want to visit the Citadel the next time we travel there. In my lifetime, it has been captured by the Reapers. If you would like to join me, I will be in the area where the embassies are located. I believe this concept of galactic control shared among races is a lie. Getting away from work. From Liara Tsoni. Shepard. I need an excuse to tear myself away from all these monitors. Come see me the next time we dock on the Citadel. Liara. Everybody wants to take a break from Garrus Vakarian. Shepard. I thought next time we're at the Citadel, maybe we could take a break. Can't fight a war without a little R&R once in a while. I'll be hanging around CSEC near the shuttles if you're interested. Garrus, I feel like all we do is R&R. We barely do missions. Dinner. From King Malenko. Hey, Shepard. I don't know about you, but I sure could use a little breather. Next time we're on the Citadel, let me buy you dinner. We should try Apollo's. It's the little restaurant in the courtyard overlooking the Presidium. Kaidan, we have a date. We have a date with Kaidan. We have a date with Kaidan. And then, Miranda, what? I don't want to hear from you, Miranda. Found something from Miranda Lawson. Shepard, I discovered a few things about my sister. It's bad, but there's something else going on. I'm back on the Citadel. I'll find a place to meet and send you a nav point when you get here. Miranda. I mean, I think that has to be the next thing that we do, unless there are things that I absolutely need to do before that. I think we need to go to the Citadel and have date night with Kaidan. We have all these missions, but they can wait. Right? The game is romancing Kaidan. Saving the galaxy's just side quest. Oh wow, Roganbot just dropping everything at once. What should we wear? Alright, I'm going to save here. We still have some time, but I need a quick bio. So I'm gonna take a quick break. And just because if I do so, it should